What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, back with yet another weekly race video. Today we got the 2-in-1 out. There you see it. And we decided that since we are in the last month of 2019, yes, this is December, we decided, why don't we do a random car shootout for bragging rights. We have selected 50 random realistic cars from Block I, and we have decided to race them all. There are no repeats of any vehicles, at least none that I can see right now. And all these vehicles are going to get one shot and one shot only to become the best for the weekly race. And without further ado, we're going to get started as we kick off round number 1 with these 50 cars all racing on the 2-in-1. Good luck. Alright guys, time to begin round number 1. And by the way, these cars are picked at random. So here are your first 2 getting ready to race. And they dropped a position. Now, this time around, I would usually restart the race. But for weekly races moving forwards, any time this happens, this is an automatic DNF, which means 2 cars do not move on. Here's your next matchup. And your winner is Robo Race, Robo Car. Alright guys, next matchup. Winner is the Dodge D100. Next matchup. Both jocked the position, so there's going to be no winners. Alright guys, next matchup. Once again, another DNF, so we have no cars moving on this time. Next matchup. '96 Porsche Carrera gets the win. Next matchup. And looks like we're going to have to give the win to the Miata. Here we go. Next matchup. They both crash. So, we have no cars moving on from these 2. Alright guys, next matchup. The Datsun 510 wagon built up too much steam and then crashed, so your winner is the Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4. Next matchup. He crashed and he didn't have enough steam, so no cars move on from this pack. Here we have 2 souped up muscle cars getting ready to race. Custom 18 Ford Mustang gets the win. Next matchup. Alright, well, it looks like the Supra helped the Mustang get the win this time from pushing the Mustang, or no, not the Mustang, but pushing the Escort, which was upside down. So, with the help of the Supra, the Escort got the win. Alright, next matchup. And by the way, coming up in the 2020 D case, this car will be renamed the Alpine A110 Cup. But I'm pretty sure it will say A110 still on the base. And the Alpine A110 non-cup version is going to get the win. All right, next matchup. And a crash right at the end, so nobody gets the win from here. All right, guys, next matchup. I'm glad they made it towards the curve because sometimes these cars bump the edges of the track. But the 66 Ford Fairlane GT is going to come up with the victory. All right, guys, next matchup. And looks like we have the Hearst Oldsmobile helping the Mustang get the win. All right, next matchup. Jock for position, and that, oh, look at this. He landed right side up, regardless, and away from the track. Now, I forgot to reset this, so this did not win, because they both smashed into each other in the divider. So nobody wins from this pack. Here's a matchup between a couple of high-end racers. Indy 500 Oval gets the win. Next matchup. Ford Shelby GT 500 Super Snake in black gets the win. I like it in black better than blue, to be honest. Next matchup. And looks like the Fiero's going to get it. He got help from the Lamborghini Centenario. So, he's the winner by default. All right, a little bit of cops and robbers, or in YouTube's case, Coppa and Robber, or creator, creating its own content and not letting anything happen to it because of the stupid rule. Let's see who gets the win. Even though this is a race and the Coppa won, in reality, we are all going to win. All right, next matchup. And the custom 67 Pontiac Firebird gets the win. All right, next matchup. All right, Pagani Huayra gets the win. Second to the last matchup. Ooh, hard jock from position. That Dodge Demon just went flying, but the McLaren didn't hit the thing, so he's not going to win. Just says that Dodge Demon damn sure is not going to win after taking a nasty tumble. And finally, we have ourselves a Muscle versus a Tuner, which is and was a previous little seasonal series thing on Forza Horizon 4 in the Rivals section of the series. I think it was 15 or 16 updates. And the 82 Corvette Stingray gets the win. Time to see who will move on to the next round. Very thin line of vehicles here, but here's all who's moving on. So we're going to shuffle these up and get these cars going again as round number 2 kicks off right after this. Time to kick off round number 2. Here's your first 2. And just like that, the D100 moves on. Here's your next matchup. '66 Ford Fairlane GT gets the win. All right, guys, next matchup. Wow, that was a hard jocking, but none of these two are going to win it. All right, next matchup. And looks like another one has happened. Fierro ain't gonna move on, and surely enough, this IndyCar isn't gonna move on either. So we have no winner again. Here's an interesting matchup. It's time to see who will win this. It will be the Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4. Alright guys, we have ourselves a Indonesian car and an ID car all the way at the end. And your winner is the Pagani Huayra. Alright guys, next matchup. Custom 18 Ford Mustang again. Alright, second to the last matchup. And they force each other out, so they're not going to win. And finally, we have the Porsche Panamera Kappa vehicle. He finishes. Here's how your final is going to look like. Or not your finals, but your next round is going to look like. We're going to be going to a third round with these 6 vehicles moving on. The third round will be coming up next, right after this. Third round here, we have ourselves the Porsche Kappa, as it's now going to be known from now on, and my Huracan. It's time to see who's going to win this. Yes, I've won. Finally. Here's your second to the last matchup, just like that. Both jockeying for position, and they both are not going to win. My oh my. We're in an interesting situation here. If these two jockey the position, then the Huracan automatically becomes our winner. But if one of these two wins, then that means we're going into the finals automatically. Let's see which one of these two are going to win it. We will have a finals, and it's going to include the Pagani Huayra. So here's how it's going to go. From the third round to the finals, we're going to have 2 supercars racing off against each other. The Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4 and the Hot Wheels ID version of the Pagani Huayra. Best of luck to these two, and it's going to be in an unlimited amount of runs. So the matchup between these two will be coming up next. Alright, time to see who's going to win between these two. Winner is the one that gets 2 wins back to back. Best of luck to the Huracan and the Huayra. The 2 H's. Wow! I wasn't expecting the Lamborghini to strike back like that. He gave the Pagani Huayra something that he ought to remember. What a shocker. If the Lambo wins this one, it'll be the biggest upset for ID and for Pagani. But the good thing is they're both Italian supercars, so they can both share in the glory, but one is going to be more glorious than the other. And there we have it. Pagani Huayra says haha to the Lambo, but regardless of that, he is your winner. And plus, he creates, for his case, 2 times history. This is the only Hot Wheels ID car that has won an entire Hot Wheels weekly race. This has never happened before. Now, if this has happened before, write a comment and also link me to the video where that has happened. But for this moment right now, this ID car becomes the first Hot Wheels ID car to win a weekly race in its entirety. Not a heat, just the entire race. And well, that'll do it for today's weekly race. So I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video.